Browns fans, welcome to Browns All Access. Nathan Zegura alongside Bernie Kosar. And Bernie, it is much more fun to be doing this after a performance like we saw on Sunday, 28-16, ending a 3-game winning streak for the Falcons, a dominant win at home for the Browns.
A dominant win, well said. To come out with a game like that, and to take a guy like Matt Ryan and really keep him irrelevant in the game, and to head into the bye week with a dominant physical performance, getting a W. Well done.
Yeah, it was great to see, and I think, you have to go back to, I think, probably to 2014, Week 5. The Browns beat the Steelers 31-7 to see just a complete team win all three phases playing at high levels.
Right, offense, defense, special teams. Not only the all three phases playing complementary football, but playing well-disciplined, self-disciplined football with real physical football, things like the goal line stand.
Yeah, all that toughness. Baker Mayfield, 17 of 20. He threw as many touchdowns, 3, as he had incompletions in the game, and set an NFL record, Bernie, for a rookie quarterback, his quarterback rating the best in the history of the game for a rookie with 20 attempts in a game. And he woke up feeling dangerous. Hopefully we'll have a few more Sundays like that. Mayfield, Chubb, Denzel Ward, all playing at very, very high levels. So why wouldn't we want to sit down with the man who brought all of them to Cleveland and help get this roster on the path to week in and week out success, General Manager John Dorsey. Very happy to be joined by Browns General Manager John Dorsey, and just wanted to say, here we are 10 games into this season. Yep. How do you think everything's going?
Well, I think it's one of the first times in my, years of football that we've had a bye week this late into the season. But you know what? It's good. The player performance staff has done such a remarkable job this season in minimizing, the players and helping them in terms of recuperate after each game. It's a good way to go into a bye week with a win. There's a lot to build off of, and the one thing I always want to stress from a football standpoint is we got a lot of football left. We have 6 games left to do some things here to establish some wins moving forward. So winning is tantamount to any season, and we're going to continue to strive for wins week in and week out.
When you make a guy the #1 overall pick, the expectations are high. He seems to certainly be living up to those. What's your evaluation of what you've seen from Baker so far?
He's got a lot of football left. Very rarely does a rookie step in here and master the quarterback position. Nowhere in the NFL have you really seen that. He's played well, but you know what? He's got a lot of football left. He's got a lot to learn. He's got a lot to master this season. 1 or 2 games don't make a season, but as long as you see continual development week in and week out, that's what you build off of.
You've seen a lot of great quarterback play in your tenure in the National Football League. When you see him go out there, 17 of 20, he has as many incompletions as he does touchdown passes. That's got to give you a good feeling about what he's been able to accomplish.
No, what makes me excited is to watch kids have fun, win a football game, and believe in the process. That's what makes me excited, because at the end of the day, it's about winning. And, we played a good team last week, and they're pretty good. And, now you got to build off of that. They get a week to kind of, have a little space in there, but then they have to focus on the task at hand, which is the Cincinnati Bengals.
The early returns on a lot of these guys that are rookies have been very, very positive. What can you tell our fans about guys that you've drafted that really haven't seen the field much, Austin Corbett and Chad Thomas?
I think those guys are going to be really good football players. And, with regards to Austin Corbett, he's got 3 guys that are really good football players in front of him. When it comes time for him to seize the moment, he'll seize it. You know when it is. Likewise with Chad Thomas. He's got a lot of good football players in front of him. He'll see the field eventually, and then people will begin to see what those 2 guys can do, because I really think those guys are good football players.
You hear there, that's the architect of this Browns football side, and you look at some of the pieces that he's brought in. We mentioned them before, Baker and Chubb, and of course Denzel Ward, Callaway, Genard Avery, all these rookies contributing, veterans like Demarius Randall, and you just look at the state of this franchise. You've got your franchise quarterback on a rookie deal, you have a premier pass rusher on a rookie deal, and it's only his 2nd year, and you have a lockdown corner on his rookie deal. So the pieces are in place.
Not just the influx of great draft picks, which is easier said than done to be able to do that, but the influx of veteran leaderships with the ability to manage the salary cap has put us in a really solid fundamental situation, to the point where if you had a group of people that you wanted to look at what team would you want to have in terms of your core players, you definitely have to take a look at the Cleveland Browns.
There are very few key contributors on this football team that are not still on their rookie deals or just early into their second deals, and I think that is very exciting. It's a young team with a lot of potential, and as Joel Bitonio said, it's not everything that we have Baker, but it's everything, because as you well know, Bernie, the quarterback, the most important position in all of professional sports. And we'll be back with more Browns All Access right after this. After the break, Chief David Njoku was mic'd up for the win against the Falcons.
Come on, man. Game ain't over yet, y'all boys. Come on.
And J.C. Treader walks us through Nick Chubb's record-setting touchdown.
Touchdown! Shabalaba Hub!